Oh, yeah, word up, yo, Swagala, this is Group Ironman Daily, playing Oldcschool Runescape. I certainly did have something planned that I was going to say, and then I decided not to because I forgot what I was going to say. It is unfortunate, and one thing I'm going to do in order to make reparations for such an unfortunate event is I'm going to bank my inventory. You might notice these Stardust items. I have 412. Okay, 45 mercs. Got this mid, hard, easy, gob, Hosidus. And then I have very many seeds for these flax. This I can work with this here. I'll release this spot here because I'm going to be expending this item. Observe. Fuck. I would tell you my favorite curse word, but I'm not allowed to say it. I do enjoy hip-hop music. But yeah, so anyways, 222, oh wow, I'm already up to 857 oak planks, which is more than I had before. I had 777, which I was keeping for a while, because as you may know, 777 is a, that's like a symbol of some kind of bullshit. Like, I'm familiar with like 666 being associated with Julius Caesar, who was the empire of a large regime, and so regimes will employ police who are like doing fascism, which is like basically gang control. And so once you have that, then that ties into something I was talking about. 77. Oh yeah, so 666, the number of the beast, right? So what's the beast? The beast is that whole system of gang control, right? Like, people talk about it in hip-hop music, like when you get snatched by the beast, that's when you get sort of like attacked or mistreated by the police, and so that's no good. We can't have that going on, man. And one thing that's funny is that the feds, like, they need some sort of credibility, otherwise they don't work properly. Like, everything turns to shit if they don't have some group of people who are like pro-cops. Yeah, I sort of feel like there's definitely going to be some room there for police, because we need somebody to chase down criminals, like ordinary people. Like, the thing that those lefty guys say is strong communities don't need police, and I like that, but it shouldn't be necessarily the responsibility of people in the community to police their community, because we're so international nowadays that you could have some bogus guy just infiltrate your community and mess it all up. So you need to be able to call some responders, and those guys are like cops, basically. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So how do I know there's going to be these bad guys who need to be chased down and locked up? It's because our whole species relies on evolution by natural selection in order to evolve, right? And so the idea is that there's random mutation, right? Mutation is fundamental to this, and so as much as you get good mutations that are good for the evolution, like, we're not doing eugenics obviously, but like we're talking about being fit to survive, right? Evolution is real and it's ongoing, even though we live in a society, and so we have to put up with bad mutations, and it goes without saying. Well, no, it doesn't, because not everybody believes in evolution, but there's going to be bad mutations too, and by bad I mean like psychopathy, sociopathy. Like, these things aren't necessarily bad. Sometimes they can be good. Like, it's nice to have an inside guy. Like, get yourself a sociopath friend who can tell you what it's like in order to protect you from all the preds and weirdos. But otherwise, like, we need some sort of first responder system, like some sort of hotline. And what's up with cops who are just patrolling the street, right? They, like, the idea is that police presence is good for reducing crime. Like, you're not gonna do a crime if you see a cop car like across the street, right? So I guess I get that, but it's so annoying. Like everybody drives slow around the cops on the street, right? Because cops are people who are gonna, like, they're down to just, like, chase you around and pull you over. So, like, that's their job. So they're obviously down to just, like, obviously, like, the cops aren't necessarily out to get you, but, like, they're prepared to get you because that's their job. So if they're not prepared to get you, then you're not running it properly. And so the cops are prepared to get you, and so that's why everybody slows down around cops on the road, and that causes accidents because it's stupid and I don't care, and like, just let me drive, right? I'm so fed up with all these rules, and I do identify as a leftist, but we definitely need to remove a bunch of policies before we start adding all the right policies in order to take care of everybody. If we can, like, make everybody like, in the country I live in, like, I think our government is wealthy enough in order to meet everybody's basic needs, and so we should run that. But before we do, we have to make sure, we have to scientifically prove that it's safe, and we have to make all of our policy adjustments based on scientific consensus, because otherwise we're just we're very vulnerable to propagandizing. And, you know, I'm recording this video at a time when Elon Musk recently bought Twitter, and to me that is, you know, okay, so let me explain what I think is Amazon's business model. They're trying to monopolize the customers. They want to have it so that if you buy or sell, then you go through Amazon, and so that way I can create an analogy with Twitter. So instead of consumers, people like customers, right? Amazon monopolizes the customers. So what's Twitter? Twitter, is it what? Who's it? It's trolls? No, it's voters, right? So you monopolize the voters. You propagandize on Twitter, and that allows you to pseudo plus your USA votes, which is good, right? And so that's basically the battle. We have some sort of genuine, like, voter base, and then we have also this other side that's, like, propagandizing a portion of the population in order to create a system that is that creates a lopsided benefactory. Is that proper English? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm tired of all these, like, guys complaining about their circumstance. Like, yeah, you're the benefactor of everything too, so quit complaining like I'm the only one who benefits from what's it called, the status quo, the status quo, the status quo, status quo, the status quo. Thank you for watching this episode of Old School Runescape Status Quo.